So we're back. You hear me? Interviews back, rolling, running. You hear me? Smooth
Yes,
shit like that. Shout out my nigga Chief Zini for being the first one back.
Yes,
We
sir,
here,
bro.
What's cracking, my nigga Chief Zini?
Hey, feeling good, man. Thank you for having me.
Right. Appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Yes, sir, bro.
Regular shit like that.
CSSB, we in here, man.
Like a motherfucker,
We working.
Bro. Oh God.
Yes, sir.
So, how'd you get the name Chief Zini? I gotta start off with that.
It's actually an interesting story. People be thinking I put hella thought into it, but so my real name is Oleg. It's like a Russian name. So all I have like a lot of cousins, a lot of family. So they'd always call me Oleg Zini, like just Zini, they just throw that in there.
Okay.
And then the Chief part, when I was playing football in high school, that was my name on the team. I was just Chief. Like everyone, it was Chief. So when I started making beats, I'm like, bro, I can't run with Oleg. Like, it's a, funny ass name. So I'm like, all right. So the Chief and the Zini, both names that someone gave to me, put them together. We rocking ever since, man.
So what is Zini?
Yes, sir.
I was able to just add.
Bro, I couldn't tell you what it mean, man. They just threw it in there at the end, and this is like since I was a youngin' though. Like my cousins were just calling me, just ran with it, bro. Yeah, exactly. So then now they just call me Zini, like everybody does it, So
it's over.
it's a wrap.
It's over.
Yeah, man.
So where are you from for the people who don't know?
Sacramento, California, born and raised.
Okay,
yes, sir.
That's
West
fire,
Sac to be exact.
How was life growing up?
Life was cool, man. It was like childhood. It was regular, but then it wasn't kind of. So I mean, ups and downs of life. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool though. Blessed for sure. Mom's made everything happen. She what I mean. She was hustling for sure. Like she got a master's degree. You know what I'm saying? Like foreigner from Russia, like all that. So
Doing her shit.
yeah, big ups to her. Like salute to her for sure.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Doing what she's supposed to do.
Exactly. Yeah, making it happen for sure. For sure.
Or how'd that?
Yeah. I mean, at the beginning, it was. So I just have one older sister. So like, I don't know. After like 12, 13, it was just like us. Like when I was like 12, 13. But that was like when stuff kind of became like more smooth sailing, if that makes sense.
Facts. It was green then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. After that, it became regular. Playing sports, high school, all regular that. Yeah, just regular, exactly, you know what I'm saying?
When'd you start getting into music and shit?
You want the short story or the long story?
You hear me? We here for it.
Yes, sir. I mean, so after high school, I graduated. I was playing football. I got hurt my senior year. I thought I was going to play at Sac State. There was like a couple other camps and stuff. So like that was kind of the game plan at first. Hurt the shoulder like third week of my senior year. Out for the season, so that was a wrap. So I'm like thinking, what am I gonna do? Basically, I was 17. Boom, packed my bags, dipped out the country. Was like living in like Europe for like 9 months with my two older cousins. We were like traveling around. I was doing this little program to be like a computer programmer, but that wasn't my thing. I was just like thinking what to do, and it was like get up out of Sac. It's like for sure that ain't work out. So we were just kind of traveling, like chilling. Making money, like translating, like doing stuff like that, like you know what I mean, like English, yeah. It was crazy, bro. I was 17. I ended up, we was out there, it was wild. I got some stories for sure.
That's fire, bro.
So I came back home like a year later, and I was like super sick. I got like a chronic illness out there, so I was like in the hospital out there, like had to go home. I was down bad for like a year.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so it was pretty bad, and then I was thinking what to do because I couldn't work, I couldn't go to school. I was just like stuck at home. I was in my room, like I wasn't popping out. MIA, down bad. Like the way I look right now and the way I look back then, it was like two different. I lost like a lot of weight, like it was bad. But I was thinking what to do. I got to do something, and I was always like into the beats. Like I grew up playing drums. That's where that's why I'm like a drum heavy producer, like programming. You know what I'm saying? I do it all, but like that's like really my, and then I started picking up the beats because I was always into like the production side. I always just like listen to music, listen to the beats, getting inspired, and then just kind of ran with it ever since. Once I got back up my feet, I had to go to Russia. I was in a hospital for like 2 months there. They treated me, got back right. Been cooking up ever since, bro.
Crazy. Niggas is out the way, bro.
Out the way,
So
man.
what's like the craziest shit that happened while you was out there?
Probably getting jumped by 15 people, and it was us three.
What the fuck?
Nose broke, eye busted. I got a picture. It was bad, bro.
Y'all really out there thugging and shit.
Man, we was trying to mind our business, but sometimes...
Y'all wasn't translating right or what?
Man, I guess not that night, bro. I guess not.
That was wild,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Shit, at least y'all
crazy
made it
story.
out that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
For sure.
So, where'd you get your musical influence from?
I gotta pay respect to Mom's Dukes, even though she was listening to like, you know, a little bit of different stuff. Like she was listening to like bands like ABBA, Smokey, like these kind of like, you know what I mean, like soul, kind of like, you know what I mean, the stuff that hits you right here. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, listen, like I remember when I got my first iPod, I was like probably 9. It was like a 1 gig iPod. You know, I had a room for probably 50 songs on there, but I was bumping that heavy that like it was just with me everywhere I go. It was like kind of my music was my escape. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't always like super sweet. Everything was always smooth sailing. So when you put the headphones on,
it was good.
You're in another world.
Facts.
Yeah.
I feel that, bro.
And then I remember when I heard, I must have been 10 years old. I heard 50 Cent. Not in the club. I heard Candy Shop by 50 Cent, and that beat, I think that beat changed my life, bro. I wasn't knowing it at that point, but
that was the one.
Yeah, that was the when I heard that, I was like, bro. Like, I wasn't even listening to 50 rapping. I mean, I was, but I was listening to that beat over and over and over again. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit.
I didn't know it at that time, but I think that instilled something in my mind, like, going forward. Mm-hmm. And then, like, even before I was making beats, like let's say throughout high school, I was super heavy into music. I was listening to the drops coming out the Bay, coming out of New York, coming out of Germany, like, you know what I mean? Like, just, super, super, super into it.
Especially being over there, so you got a lot of musical influence from being over there.
Yeah, for sure, yeah, there's, you know what I mean?
Some wild shit.
Yeah, it's different out there.
What they like, more like EDM type of deal, or what the fuck they got cracking?
Nah, it's some rappers out there that be rapping.
I be hearing it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they EDM heavy day, but... It's different. I mean, like now, like 2017 was kind of different over there, like music wise. You know what I mean? Like overseas and stuff. Like they were kind of on that boom bap wave. Like even though they were rapping, but now you got the drill stuff coming out. Like you got drill over there for sure.
Like that's all they do.
And like one of my biggest this is a kind of already more recent time. Like I was in high school, probably junior, senior, was Future. Like he heavy production. Like that influenced me heavy. And I started, like, super getting, like, you know what I mean, interested in who's making these beats and how they making them. So I started following these producers, Metro Boomin, Southside, Murder Beats, like, all these dudes helped shape my sound.
Really running through them.
Yeah. So I was, like, I didn't know at the time, but I was treating it almost like a job because I'm doing all this crazy, like you know what I mean? I'm just kind of getting lost in it. Like, it's just so interesting. And then when I first started cooking up, like, when I came back, when I was, like, super sick, I couldn't cook up like that because, you know, you're trying to get in the vibe when you're cooking up.
Right.
But I'm always feeling bad. Like, you know, every day I'm just, like, stuck to the bed type shit. So it was rough. But, you know, I stuck through it, started getting better. And then, hey, man, I ain't looked back ever since.
That's fire, bro. So how did you learn to make beats?
YouTube University, bro. That's where I graduated from. Yeah, self-taught. Just, you know, a lot of the stuff is just learning how to use a program. So that's how kind of, you know, YouTube, learn how to use a program, learn how to do this, do that, but then it's like you just run with it. Mm-hmm. It's those hours, you know, that 10,000 hour rule. That's really serious. Yeah, you just sitting there, 5 a.m., 5 p.m., 5 a.m. again, like it just...
Really mastering the craft, bro. That's YouTube University really teach niggas some shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You can reach off a laptop, bro. Like, that's it, man. And that's exactly.
That's what's so crazy, bro.
You just gotta have that drive. If you want to learn something, you're gonna learn it. You don't gotta go to school.
Bro, I promise you, that shit is crazy. Yeah. So what's your working style like?
Working style like when I'm making beats?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in general, I like collab. Like, I got a lot of producers that I be collabing with, like, not like in SAC, but like around that people be sending me melodies, like loops. Like, there's producers who strictly make loops, like melody. Like, they don't even make the beats. They just send them off for people like me to make the beat and put the sauce on it. And, that's how I really like, you know what I mean? Like, cooking up is like with fire loop makers that just send me crazy melodies that I can't make on my own. Mm. Like, I can make stuff from scratch, but when I'm like collabing, I'm looking for stuff that's just crazy out there. I know if I sit down to try to make this, I can't. And then I make the beat with it. That's kind of working style. But always trying to find new inspiration, you know. Just I don't know if I got a style. I got more of like a sound with what I'm looking for, but style is just cooking up, man. We trying to get them beats out. Cook them up, send them off.
How you develop that sound?
To be honest, bro, the sound is changing. It's forever gonna be developing, but it's like I said, from these producers, from these music like Future, 808 Mafia making his beats, Metro making his beats. Them is all like inspirations where you get like the foundation from. But you know, your brain, everyone's brain is different when you're sitting there making a beat. Right. So that's how you develop the sound. Like I said, that 10,000 hour rule, you can't cheat it. Like you gotta just sit down. Yeah, you gotta just sit down and work, and that's how you're gonna find your sauce, your sound.
I feel
for sure.
So how'd you get locked in with Soundbite?
Oh man, it's an interesting story. So I got the studio at the house, like, you know, the setup, but I was trying to get out the house every once in a while, catch a different vibe, get into the studio. So I started coming around them, booking sessions with them, you know, a little 3-4 hours, like just cook up, vibe out. And then when they moved to the old City Sound 1 location, they had the old spa off Del Paso. So I took over that room. They're like, hey, we can rent this out to you. I'm like, for sure, this is what I'm looking for. Locked in with them. Started coming around more, like, you know, City Sound, like events, all that stuff. And then now with the new move, we all, you know, we in full effect. Yeah, so for sure.
Oh yeah, the people don't even know we in a new spot right now.
Yep.
This City Sound 2.0.
2.0, man.
That's crazy, bro, because last time we were doing the interviews, we were City Sound 1.
Oh, this is the first one in the spot? Oh, man.
Oh, God. Shout out
to you for,
back on first Uno, you know what I'm saying? City Sound 2.0. That shit's fire, bro. That's crazy to think about, bro. Like, that was damn near a year ago when we started this shit.
Yeah. It was, man. It's crazy. I wouldn't think, like, you know what I mean? Going back to when I first started booking with Soundbite, I'm just trying to get out the house and cook up for every once in a while. Because, you know, every day I'm in there making beats in my room, yeah. And now it's like, we over here.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Bro. So what you been listening to lately, bro? What's in the playlist?
Man, I keep my playlist diverse. Like, you know, I just got like a lot of like songs on Spotify. But one person that stays off the top of my playlist, no matter what year it is, no matter how it goes, is Future, for sure. Future heavy. Like, I'm a big influence still to this day. I'm still studying his production, his music. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got local artists that are coming in, but Future for sure. Who else is there? Man, there's a lot of... I gotta look at my playlist. There's a lot of dope artists coming out right now. I feel like music, though, like the mainstream right now, is kind of stagnant, though. Like, if we're talking mainstream rap, mainstream hip-hop, kind of hearing the same beats over and over, the same sound. I'm trying to push a new sound out there with somebody. But I be listening more to people who I work with. Like, in my playlist, it's like unreleased songs that I ain't dropped. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. Yeah.
That's the beauty of that shit.
But Future, for sure. If I say one dude that stays in my playlist, like, no matter what, it's Future, yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So, what's the difference for people who don't know between an engineer and a producer?
Well, an engineer is someone who's going to kind of taking control of the session. Let's say I'm an artist. I need to record a song. I'm gonna hit the engineer for studio time. He's gonna record me in whatever program he uses. We're gonna get the song out. Producer, he can be an engineer. An engineer could be a producer, but they still two different things. Producers is the one who's gonna make the beat, but that's just a beat maker. A real producer is gonna be in the studio putting a song together, telling him how he should say this line, how he should come on this song, not change this up.
Right.
Hey, pitch this up. Hey, slow this whole beat down. Like, it's a, like, you know, DJ Khaled don't even make his beats, but he's a producer because he knows who's gonna, Justin Bieber and Quavo. Like, come on, who's gonna, you know what I mean?
DJ
like,
Khaled be making sense.
Yeah, like, he really knows, for sure. He's a producer. He knows which beat is gonna sound good with which artist and what's gonna blow.
Bieber and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chance the Rap, like, come on, bro. Look, yeah, that boy be going crazy, but
DJ Khaled is a different kind of dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that breed is different, bro.
Yeah, not all beat makers are producers, but pretty much all producers are beat makers. They can be engineered. They can be... Man, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's however... Like, I've been in some sessions and some times where I had to maybe make a phone call like I'm the manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking about, hey, send the stems over or something. Like, we trying to push the music out. We trying to get the best work, like, quality possible. So if there's something I gotta do outside of making the beat, let me know. Like, I'm there. Like, you know, I'm making it happen. Like, that's what I think a real producer is. It's like a start to finish type of vision. You know what I mean? Like, when you first start the song, your idea of it versus, like, when you finish it, like, you know, you control everything, like, or you got your hand in everything. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah.
That's fire. So do you engineer too?
Nah, but I'm in the process of learning right now.
Okay.
I like know the basics, but I'm not taking my own sessions or nothing, but yeah, for sure, that's on the way. Yeah.
Factuals, bro.
That's how you up your value as a producer. If anyone watching this, bro, learn how to record for sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in those sessions. I've been in those sessions where artists trying to record right now. We in the studio with no engineer, and I'm like, bro, I can't record. Like, let me call somebody up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like when you be like, hey, hit the mic. I'll record you right now. Value goes up. That's how you got to think about it. So yeah.
That's fire, bro. That's real good advice right there.
For sure.
Especially for the people who trying to learn this shit. Like,
yeah, man. You can't. You got to be a student of the game. Like, whatever role you can play, it's like, you know what I mean. You got to learn how to play it. It's like
valuable at the end of the day.
For sure, that you gotta, you gotta learn how to up your values. It's a saturated game with producing. Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying. You gotta up your value.
Oh God.
You gotta bring something to the table that like people don't have. Whether it's your sound, whether it's what you can do, whether it's your vision. Like, for sure, step outside that box.
G.O.D. Yeah. Man, those are wise words. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Y'all better listen to this, man.
Hey, man.
For real.
Giving it to him raw, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
So you got a favorite piece of music you did so far?
That I did?
Yeah.
My favorite, like, that's released, I'm guessing, that people could go. My favorite piece of music probably would have to be, so my boy T.O.B. Duke, let me give him a big shout out. He's from Detroit. He going crazy right now. He's up and coming, but he's, you know what I mean, he's going crazy. He dropped a project. Me and him got a lot of unreleased songs. Like, I'm talking a lot of unreleased songs. We've been locked in for years. He dropped a project called Sky. You can, if you go on my Instagram, you go on his, you can find it. This must have dropped 2021 probably. I did 3 on there, and my favorite piece of work that I did is a track called This Is Home. I sampled a Cave Town song, This Is Home. A lot of people watching probably might know this song. Made a beat with it. We about to hit 500K on Spotify streams. We like right there, like 490 something. That's probably my favorite piece of work, but there's some stuff that's on the way, that's unreleased. That's just crazy. I can't wait till people hear it. For sure. Yeah. So that if it's one work that can represent me, that I'll be like, hey, go and check out this song. This Is Home, T.O.B. Duke, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you want to find it, it's there.
Go spin that.
Yeah, spin that, man.
Spin that.
Show some love.
If you could work with like any artist, famous, let's say,
any artist,
yeah, alive or dead, who would you pick?
Or dead. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I'm gonna name you a couple because it's hard to just pick one, but I definitely want to work with Nipsey Hussle for sure. 5. Nip for sure. Future, I gotta put him in there. That's like, you know what I'm saying.
Easy.
Gotta get one with Future. Gotta get one in with Drake. That would be crazy. There's a couple. I'm trying to think. I want to work with Lil Baby. I feel like I got a lot of beats matches. I've got some stuff that will push his sound. Like, that's people probably never heard of, but and then I want to work with Adele.
Okay.
I want to work with Adele, bro. That's one of my dreams. I want to work with her.
She go crazy.
She goes so crazy. She's so talented to me, bro. I want to work with Adele.
Vocals.
I would pick the Adele feature over Drake feature. I know I'm saying crazy, bro.
Hey, I feel that.
I want to work with Adele bad, so yeah, she fire.
And I think a lot of people would agree with that too, bro. Like, that's a legit statement. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Adele's
her music go crazy. She's in my playlist too, bro. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to say it. Adele go crazy.
She do go nuts, bro.
Her music put me in a different bag. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That put me in a different bag, bro. For sure.
Right there,
yeah. Shout out to Adele.
Not gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. So what would you be doing right now if it wasn't for those like producing?
Man, I can't even think because of how everything played out. Like when I was down bad in 2017, bro, I was thinking like, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna be next? But like looking back at it, I feel like everything happened for a reason. I feel like I had to, slow down and, sit down. Whoever it was, God telling me, you know what I'm saying, hey, just chill for a little. Found the music. I don't know what I would be doing, bro. I can't picture myself doing anything else. My first dream was going to the league, but it's like that's every kid's dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's really gonna get to the league? Let's be real. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta be like a generational talent, like for sure. It's like everybody playing sports. Like the amount of people that make it, like come on, bro, that's that small. You can be a producer though, and just put that work in. You know what I'm saying? Do numbers. It ain't gonna be easy. You gotta be grinding. I've been making beats for 5 years, like damn near every day straight. Still don't gotta make like some still don't got a hit. You know what I'm saying? But we working. Like,
Facts.
you gotta perfect that craft first. You can't cheat the grind. So, I don't think I can't picture myself doing anything else right now. For real, for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's respect, bro. Oh God. How you feel like the internet has impacted the music industry?
Yeah, it impacted it a lot, bro. Especially like nowadays, you see with TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Really
crazy.
Blitzing shit
Yeah.
right now, bro. Like,
I think it's
you can get famous off of TikTok, bro.
for sure, bro. That's some sauce right
Off
there.
a 15-second snippet of your song, bro.
TikTok be going crazy, bro. I'm starting to upload on
Half the
TikTok
songs
too.
on TikTok, I've never heard the whole
Yeah,
song, bro.
and they want to be big if it wasn't no
I
TikTok.
swear to you, there'd be no way the motherfuckers get spins.
For sure.
There's so many songs that
Yeah.
they play 15 seconds of. I'm like, damn, I've never heard this whole entire song, bro.
Facts, bro. It's crazy.
And it don't even be the hook of the song. It just be like a random part of the song.
Yep.
And I'm like, what song is that?
Mm-hmm. And people be tuning in like that,
They
bro.
do numbers. People get millions of views on TikTok.
Sure.
Like that, bro.
Yeah, like this, bro. Overnight. TikTok some songs. I think it's positive and negatives to what the internet has an effect on the music industry. But like, let's be real. If it wasn't no internet out right now, if it was still like back in the day,
Yeah.
a lot of this music wouldn't be big. A lot of these artists wouldn't be known. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to know how to use social media to your advantage. Like, and I'm saying that, and I don't even like, you know, I'm not even crazy on the content like that. Like, that's not really my type. Like, my personality is to be sitting in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. But it's like, dude, the social media, like, you got to use them tools. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I use that to network. I'm writing DMs every day to managers. Give me the email. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like, or you might be the type of producer that sits in front of the camera and be like, hey, I made this beat today, check it out. You know, and you do that every day. It's like whatever fits your, exactly, you know what I'm saying? You got to find your niche. Like,
facts. Especially if you're consistent with that shit.
Yeah, and exactly, like you said, you got to keep it consistent.
That shit don't do numbers. It don't matter what you do, bro. You could just, you could walk around Walmart playing every beat you done made in that motherfucker.
Yeah, seeing people look at you crazy and so, you know, but you do it every day, it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna go up.
You run into some rapper or somebody
sure.
want to buy that beat.
Sure.
Like, that shit crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's people who stand outside the malls in Atlanta, Lenox Mall, whatever, talking about, hey, I just produced Baby's, like I just got on Lil Baby's last project, you know what I'm saying? You know how many rappers coming in and out, and be like, oh, for sure. Here's an email, like, bro, you gotta think outside the box.
Hey,
yeah.
Sure. That shit crazy to think about, bro. Like, consistency is really key.
Hey, man, it's the key. Like,
God.
Like, facts.
Shit, if you could change anything about the music industry, what would you change?
I'd change the way producers get treated.
Ooh.
For recently, like in this recent times, I see people more speaking out on it. I see like artists showing love, but it's like, bro, these producers got to start getting their respect. Like you know what I'm saying? You got like, it seems like you got to be Metro Boomin or Murder Beast status to get that respect. And it's it's not even like the respect of your peers. It's like these artists, these people, like they think that like you like there will be music without artists. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be music. There's no music without the producer.
Right.
That's a cappella. That's, you know what I mean? That's just somebody singing. Like these producers play a big role. Like they always set the vibe. Whether you're sending beats or playing beats, artists pull up your pack. They going off the vibe with the beat. That's not, you know what I'm saying? And these producers, they trying to get them little crumbs of the pie, like on the splits end, on the publishing. Especially if you don't got a name. Especially if you don't got a name, them labels gonna get you. Mm-hmm. So I would change that. You know what I'm saying? We need like a, I don't know, producer union or something. You know, people come together and be like, hey, bro, this is enough of this. Not everybody gets treated bad, but I've for sure been seeing, I've witnessed it too. You know what I'm saying? People don't take you serious unless you got them hits under your belt. And I don't think that's the right way, because there's people who are unknown that just got fired. Like, come on.
And people don't even slept on.
Yeah.
They don't even understand it, bro.
There's people that can change the sound of music right now. That can push a whole new sound, and it's like no one's even turned their ear to them. And sometimes you gotta kick that door down yourself and make them feel you. So
because people are so used to what they know. You
know? Exactly, they used to what they know. So man, but yeah, for sure, the way producers get treated in the industry, man, I feel like it ain't right.
How you feel about producer tags?
Producer tags, interesting. I got a tag for sure. I'll be running with them. I think it's good branding if it's the right tag. I've heard a lot of bad tags that you better off taking off the beat and letting the beat play for sure.
What's okay? What's the worst tag you've heard? If you could,
man, it's just like people sending beats or loops to my email, and like they might be just starting off or something, you know, and they got a tag that they made themselves, and it's like, their phrase is like, bro, like, come on, bro, take that tag off or redo it. I can't even think of something on the top of my head. I for sure got something in my email that I'm just like, what? Like, come on, bro. Like, you really think this? But yeah, and it's like a lot of people be having the same tags. If you can make your tag stand out, like I think I got a unique tag. Like not even because the Chief, you know, that's my name. Like, and then the whole viral like, oh, this ain't it, Chief. Like, you know what I mean? Like on the internet, you see that, like, especially like last year, like, oh, or this is it. And it's like the beat is hard, so this is it, Chief. Like that's no one's running with that. That's kind of my little sound, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's hard. Like I think Metro Boomin, like them tags is hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it gotta be the right tag. But I'm for them because they help. You know, that's a brand. You're a producer. You're a brand. Like, you know what I mean? You're a business. So it's like unless you just pushing out hits every week without a tag, you might need one. But make sure it's right though. Make sure you got a good tag that if like, you know, it ain't corny if the artist is listening to it. Like
that's crazy to think them niggas is really dumping out like hitters with no producer tags on them.
No producer. There's ghost producers getting that bag in.
Oh God!
Not even getting their credits, just getting the bag in.
No credit, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's
really
some of the top producers right now in the game started off as ghost producers.
That's crazy.
No name, just getting direct deposit hitting from them songs, and then they're like, nah, bro, this ain't enough. I need my brand. I don't blame them. You need that brand if you want longevity. For sure.
Kanye West, nigga.
Yeah. See, like Kanye, he ain't have no tag because he knew it was Kanye when he was on a beat. So it's like you gotta be real with yourself. Like, is my stuff like that unique that I don't need a tag, or am I making like the same stuff everyone else is making? And then at that point, the tag might not even matter because it's the same thing. Like, you gotta find your niche, man. You gotta find your sound, your sauce, like as a producer.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
So what's next for Chief Zini, man?
Hey, man, it's a lot on the way for sure. I got a lot of unreleased music trying to drop. You know, I'm not in control of that, so I'm just playing the waiting game. But we working for sure. We working every day. I feel like I'm just getting to that point. Like, you know, I thought I was getting to that point years ago where I'm like, my beats are fire, which they were. But I'm talking about, like, where, you know what I'm saying, industry quality. Like, you know, it's like, or I'm the type that I'll, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to be super hard on myself. So it's where, like, the point where I can say, like, oh, these are actually fire, like I'm talking, you know what I mean? Standard, like, versus everybody, not my standard. Like, I feel like I'm there, so it's just networking at that point, you know? Got thousands of beats and you just, you know what I'm saying, we working. Like, that's what's next, is just working. It ain't sweet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, build that brand, get them songs out. Who knows what's next? My life been kind of wild up until this point, so it's like, you know what I mean? But yeah, for sure we working. CSSB, we in the building, you know what I'm saying?
God.
It's good for sure.
Appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Hey, appreciate you for having me. Yeah, man.
Hey,
it was only right. I was the first one, you know, at the new spot.
And you be popping out?